Hello everyone, my name is Mystery Gex and I'm back with another, not Rome 2 replay cast, but a Warhammer replay cast. And this is the third game in a best of 3 I played online the other day. And I'm going to be playing as the Brettonians here. I'm going to explain my army in just a second. But on my team I have Damocles the Dank Centurion, my fellow co-leader and clanmate. And he'll be playing as the Empire here. And then opposite me, we're going to have a random. He wasn't too bad from what I could tell, but he's going to be playing as the Empire as well. And then we have an experienced player in the form of TWR Ghost Dog. And by the way, shout out to him because he was a really, really nice guy. He gave me some nice tips, and yeah, he just seemed like a good guy all around. So yeah, shout out to him. Yeah, as I said, this match is a best of 3. I mean, this is the third match in the best of 3 that we played. We lost one, so the first one we lost quite hard, and the second one we won quite convincingly, so this is the third one, and I feel like I wanted to cast this one because it was by far the closest, first of all, and second of all, I felt like I was getting more of a hang of things by this one. So someone's casted a spell on me, Flock of Doom upgraded, sadly, and it's done a lot of HP damage to my guys. I mean, can't really get my head around all these spells. I mean, there's just so many. I was playing around with light wizards and amber wizards and whatever earlier and getting rid of spells, and Damocles was being my teacher essentially, which is very useful. But so yeah, Damocles is having a little bit of a showdown with the Outriders here and the Beastmen, and they're doing a lot of damage to Spearmen, but they are just Spearmen, so you know, who cares? But let me just explain my army here quickly, because I have heard from some people that there's a Brettonian meta right now, a peasant meta I believe it's called, and if this is that, it definitely wasn't intentional. What I wanted to bring essentially here was I asked Damocles what's the best army that's most similar to Steppe, and King of the Dead also advised me to go with Brettonia. And because Brettonia has access to all these cheap spears and skirmish, I decided I'd go for a Parthian / Armenia style army that I've used a lot when I play Rome 2. So that's the result of this. So there's 5 Knights of the Realm here. We have like 6 Peasant Bowmen, a lot of cheap spears and some polearms, and King Leon Courier. These guys are going to get absolutely destroyed, this spear herd. And it seems like Damocles' great swords are getting damaged quite badly, and we have a General of the Empire running in to fight here, but he's going to get met by Gorbel. And these Gorbels are really, really powerful. I mean, we noticed in this game at least. And we have this really cool Feral Manticore as well, jumping into the fray, having an absolute whale of a time here. And then I'm going to support my teammate Damocles. I mean, he was getting a little bit double teamed as well, so I'm going to get a really nice charge here onto the Ungur herd. And they're probably going to rout. I guess that they weren't that great of a unit from what I could tell. Nothing much is going on my side. I'm just doing a little bit of skirmishing right now. Someone's casting a spell here. I think it's Damocles, because yeah, it's the opponents that are getting affected. We have some Outriders here. But we do see these Chaos Warhounds getting into the skirmish of Damocles, so that's not good news. But the General of the Empire is going to get in here to intercept that, so good job by Damocles. Micro is on point. Am I going to get charged here by the Reiksguard? No, I'm not, but I'm not doing much right now. I think I was microing on this side here, so yeah, my polearms are just going to engage with the spears. I think they're going to win because they're slightly more expensive, and I think they're just better all around from my knowledge of the game right now. These Empire captives routing over here. So yeah, Damocles is definitely getting overwhelmed. He has some really nice semi-elite units, these great swords here, and they're a great unit, got 70 kills, which is pretty nice in this game. But they're just getting overwhelmed by all these Ungur herd and Spearmen, and you have the support of these Chaos Spawn, and Gorbel especially did a lot of damage from what I remember in this confrontation. And I'm not sure what my Peasant Bowmen are doing here. Oh yeah, I think I was trying to target either these Outriders or a piece of cavalry, and they got a little bit carried away here, so definitely some micro mistakes from me here. I really have to get used to playing this game. But on the bright side, I'm definitely going to get a nice little rear charge here with my Outriders, sorry, these Knights of the Realm, and they are a very, very nice unit, quite cheap, which is exactly what I like to go for in my stat builds as well. So good advice from Damocles and King advised me to take take Brettonia for Parthian style faction. Not quite Steppe, but just have to sell for it for the time being. I heard the new DLC will introduce some new cavalry options and a lot of really good skirmish, so maybe that's going to be the new Parthia option for me, because that's how I enjoy Total War the most, I think, playing these sort of cavalry heavy skirmish builds. I used to play more of the infantry, but I don't know, it bores me a little bit. So these Knights of the Realm definitely losing decisively. I mean, cavalry on the whole, they take a lot of damage, I've noticed, in Warhammer. They seem, even when they charge, especially when you YOLO charge, they'll take a lot of damage from a charging unit, even if there are no javelins in this game. So you definitely have to get rear chargers, except with the most elite units. And even Demigryph Knights, I've noticed, they just really collapse. Their health bars just collapses when you charge into like a bunch of units, even from the back. I mean, you're going to lose, especially like even the cheap spears, they'll do a lot of damage to your Demigryph Knights. So you really have to be careful with how you use your cavalry in this game, which is definitely a welcome change of pace. Maybe you'd expect the Demigryph Knights to perform a little bit better than they do for their price, because they are quite expensive, but I do not understand the meta well enough to pass judgment here, so I could be completely wrong. But yeah, it's definitely different from Rome 2 and definitely different from Attila. So yeah, nice to see that. But yeah, I am winning this engagement, if slightly. I'm chasing down a lot of the units here of my Knights of the Realm and my spears. I have a lot left, and the Empire player, he sent some assistance to Damocles in the very beginning of the game, so that's why I didn't face a full Empire army then, but I also sent Damocles some assistance, so it's not the end of the day here. These peasant bowmen, they really pay dividends in this match. Some of them got over 70 kills, I believe. And here's my flying king Leoncoeur. I mean, because he's so small, I'm not quite used to these sort of these one units. Yeah, he's going after the what's it called? What is it? The warrior priest here. Yeah, because I'm not used to sort of units being just one man in a unit, essentially, like these sort of hero units. I kind of forget about them because, you know, I'm used to Rome 2 and the other Total War games in which you have, you know, 120 men in a unit. You can just very clearly see when your units aren't being microed effectively. Whereas when you have these one unit units, I guess, you kind of forget about using them. But yeah, so I didn't use him earlier, which is why he's at full health, and he has a potion as well to restore some of his health. By the way, this hero, this lord, looks so cool, and his griffin is really awesome here. Very nice. Good job by Creative Assembly on the graphics aspect of this game. It runs pretty well as well, to be fair. And they have 64-bit coming into play soon as well, or has it already come into play? I think it's in beta right now, but yeah, it's General of the Empire routing, or about to route. So yeah, right now we're entering the later phases of the battle. A lot of my guys are routing. A lot of Damocles' forces have been destroyed, but he does have these random flying beasts, and he also has some other things, I believe. Yeah, he has this Amber Wizard here. So yeah, he has a lot of flying units. He has this Empire Captain, and these Outriders still have ammo, interestingly, and they're doing quite a bit of damage. 66 kills, not bad, although a lot of that was on spears from what I saw earlier. I have a lot of Knights of the Realm here left, which is awesome, and these guys got 124 kills, which is pretty nice for a unit. They're quite cheap, so I mean, it's not bad. What else here? I mean, we're all preparing for a late game engagement here. We have these Zindler's Riksguard, who, I mean, they're going to be a pain in the ass in the late game, I guess. I do charge my pole arms here. Are they going to get any kills here? 32 kills. No, they take a lot of damage. They don't actually get that many kills. But pole arms are actually quite a good unit. In my amateur assessment, they seem like quite a good unit. Like a lot of armor piercing, I think it is. And they just seem to brace really well. I'm not sure if it's wise to charge or to brace in this game, because in Rome 2, it's definitely far better to get a good charge off. Well, I mean, it depends on the unit, really. But I mean, usually getting your Javtos off is very important, and if you brace, you can't do that. What's going on here? So yeah, my Outriders are colliding with each other, doing absolutely nothing here. But I mean, as you can see, it's a pretty close battle. Oh yeah, I remember what I was doing. I was trying to get cheeky here with my Outriders and hit this Ungor Spearman, which was really close to routing. And I think I'm going to get a cheeky charge onto this Gorbul, or am I going to pull back last minute? No, I'm going to get a charge here. And Gorbul, guys, Gorbul, they don't mess around, really. He has multiple Gorbuls, and they're really powerful. They're going to do a number of my Knights of the Realm here, losing decisively despite being on the charge, doing a tiny little bit of damage to this Gorbul over here. But I'm going to move in my spears in true Parthian style to just hold them, you know? And I'm also going to be using my skirmish to hit Gorbul, but even that doesn't seem to be doing that much damage. These guys seem to be really powerful. Correct me if I'm wrong, but They really do seem to take a lot of damage and do a lot of damage. I'm not sure how expensive they are because I don't even have the DLC. I have Chaos though because I bought it at release. You have some cool action here, the Meta Arms, the Pole Arms versus the Ungor Herd. But they got overwhelmed there. And at this stage in the battle, a lot of my peasant units just seem to want to rout, and I do have an ability on King Leonker, I believe, that allows me to give them an aura. Is it this one? No. Encourage, yeah, I have Encourage, but I think I also had an ability that encouraged, that gave extra morale, extra leadership, sorry, to your allied units. Damocles, what's he doing here? He's getting cheeky over here. He's trying to hit this Shaman. I'm guessing that's the wizard equivalent for the Beastman, and he got a nice hit there. Didn't take too much damage. This unit is very tired, so you might want to be careful in case he routs. He starts losing decisively. Another cool unit here. Do we see a charge here? No, I think we saw a last second pull back there, but we did see a charge from this General of the Empire here. He should be careful. He's about to get caught by Gorble here. Uh-oh, that's trouble. That didn't end well. Yeah, so this General of the Empire is just going to collapse here and die. The power bar still reads pretty even, which is interesting. I thought that we held the advantage here, but it's definitely very, very close here. Someone has used a spell here. I believe it's Damocles. He's used Flock of Doom, upgraded, I think. And high chance opponent. Well, I didn't read it. Whatever. Are we gonna see hit and run here from these Amber Wizards? By the way, I'm just letting my my guys rest a little bit because they're all very tired. So that's why I'm not doing much right now. And yeah, Damocles is just doing his hit and run tactics. I'm gonna get in here and get a quick charge on these two units. I think this is a pretty good move because I just wanted to quickly get these off the field and get the power bar in our favor a little bit, help with routing the enemy, and I think that was definitely worth it, that charge there. We do have these Reeks guards, we have to be very careful here, which is why I'm going to pull back my Knights of the Realm until they get some more spear support, because this is a full unit, and full unit, no, it's not even in terms of numbers. No, but this is a pretty dangerous unit, so I didn't want to engage without being absolutely sure of my victory there. But yeah, we see a lot of routing here from the Ungor Herd, which you'd expect. A lot of routing from both sides, honestly. And we see some of my skirmish. I was trying to target these Rigs Guard because they're definitely the most threatening thing left, other than the Beast Lord and the Gorble here. But I still have skirmish left, which is the fantastic thing about this build. So you're definitely bringing back some Parthia nostalgia here, some Armenian nostalgia. Take your pick of the Eastern factions. And we're preparing for the all-out offensive, basically. How much ammo do I have left here? Do these guys still have ammo? I don't think they do. Oh, yeah, that was its last volley. And a nice shot on Gorble here. Just wanted to deplete its hit points. These guys are out of ammo. I'm pretty much out of ammo everywhere. It's interesting that I think that they show in this game the ammo of your opponent as well, which is I'm not sure how much I like that. I definitely think there was a certain bit of strategy of baiting volleys from your opponents on units that didn't have any ammo left. So I'm not sure I actually like that in Warhammer. I'm not sure that's an improvement. Maybe more of a sidestep than an improvement. Yeah, I have my 2 units of Knights of the Realm here, ready for some action. Another unit of Knights of the Realm, but oh, he's going to hit us with this stupid spell, which is very, very annoying. Is it taking down HP? Yes, it is. Damn. That sucks. I'm not sure how much I like magic in this game. A lot of it just seems really arbitrary. I don't mind a good fireball that you can dodge or whatever, but whenever you just, like the Net of Amontok, for example, that's just bullshit, I think. I really don't enjoy some of the spells in this game. I think that there can definitely be some more balance, and just, I think the essence of a spell in this sort of game shouldn't be you click somewhere and then you have either a buff or a negation of a unit's abilities and just taking down its stats. I don't think that's what these games should be about. It's not so much about sort of spreadsheet numbers. It should be more about something more fun, you know, like a fireball's more fun, or like calling down a meteor from the sky, or a meteor, or like a whirlwind of fire, whatever they have in this game. I think they have a whirlwind of fire of some sort. I'm not sure what it's called, but that for me is fun magic. The sort of magic where you just click somewhere and then all the units start losing health. That's not that much fun for me personally. But I mean, if you feel differently, fair enough. So yeah, his breaks card is going to go after my peasant bowman, which is clever because they don't have much morale here. But we are going to win this engagement because we moved in everything for outriders. I still have my legendary lord, King Leoncoeur, and I believe I've been told he's the best melee lord in the game right now. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty devastating to them for me to have my lord like this. And also I have a potion left that restores his health, which is very useful. He's gotten 6 kills so far, but I think, in all fairness to me, I think that's because I was focusing on Gorbals. Yeah, this is definitely... This is going to go in our favor, I think, but... Well, I think. This beast lord getting hit, these guys getting thrown around, that's quite cool. But definitely an interesting fight here. Very close as well. I mean, the previous fights weren't that close. They weren't close at all, actually. It was just one side steamrolling the other. But this one was definitely far closer, which is why I wanted to show it to you guys. But good game to TWR Ghost Dog, and good game to our other opponent. Let's have a look at the stats quickly before I sign off. So again, can't see the kills. That's very annoying to me. 150 men remaining, 530 remaining for me, but all of them were peasants that had no ammo left. I got some nice kills on some of my Knights of the Realm here, and I got some really nice kills on my peasant bowman here. 72, 75, 61. I mean, you have to 69. You have to adjust your expectations in this game because unit sizes are smaller and elite units can be a lot smaller. These guys getting quite a lot of kills as well. These men-at-arms, that's quite nice. Spears, 52, 53, 33. I was quite happy with my performance on the whole. I feel like my micro and my understanding of the game has definitely improved a lot from that first video I posted. What did Damocles do here? Empire Captain. I think the point of these guys was Net of Amantok and spells and stuff. Well, no. Actually, no. Sorry, Empire Captain doesn't do that. It's more of encouragement and the bracing ability or whatever it is. The Amber Wizard does the Net of Amantok, I think? Or is it the Light Wizard? I can't remember. Sorry, boys. These Flagellants got 84 kills, which is quite nice. These Great Swords got a really nice number of kills. 157 is quite nice. These Free Company Militia didn't get much, but I think they're also quite cheap. So all the money went into... They go into these Great Swords and these Flagellants, I guess. I don't have the DLC, so I'm not sure here. And General of the Empire. I see our opponents here, so... Peter Lawrence, 57 kills on General of the Empire. Nothing special with Spearmen here, nothing too special with the Great Swords, I think. These crossbowmen definitely didn't do that much. But I guess this performance isn't that bad. From Ghost Dog, let's see here, Shaman, casting this. Yeah, these Gorbals were quite devastating in this battle, even if the kills might not reflect it. They did a lot of damage to Damocles' elite, semi-elite sword core there. This Beast Lord did a lot of damage as well. Yeah, these Bestigor herd did well. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Definitely improving in this game. It is a lot of fun. I'm definitely don't prefer it to Rome 2, but it's nice for a change. And again, if you have any tips or anything you'd like to tell me about what I've done wrong in this game, or just any general tips that you think could help me, be it with the Parthia style build that I brought or just in general, feel free to comment below. I appreciate it. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.